So guys, today now we will understand a very important topic of the set theory, which is Venn diagrams. Okay. So first of all, let's try to understand what are Venn diagrams and how to represent the Venn diagrams. So let's take some examples of the sets. Okay. So here I have taken a set which contains the elements A, B, C, D and Y. Okay. Let me take another set B which contains the elements P, Q, C, D, and Z. So these are the elements of B. Now let me take another set C which contain four elements which are C, X, Y, and Z. So these are the three different sets, and now we'll see how to represent these sets in the form of Venn diagrams. So this is how we represent the sets in the form of Venn diagrams. So the outer rectangle which you can see here, this represents generally the universal set which contains all the elements, and the circles, or you can say see the rings inside, represents individually different sets which are A, B and C, and the elements which I have mentioned inside each set, that is A, B, C, D and Y. Let me highlight them for you so that you can understand them in a better way. So I'm just highlighting the sets which are present in A. The elements of A are A, B, C and D, and this is Y. And the elements which are present in set B are P, Q, and then C, which is repetitive here, D and Z. So see, in the representation of Venn diagrams, as we already know that whenever we write a union of the set, that is A union B, repetition of the elements is not generally followed. So that's why we have made these rings as intersecting each other. So we have just written the elements which are common, like the elements which are common in A and B, we have written those elements as C and D, which are in between this part. Okay. Similarly, the elements of C, the elements of C are again this one, and then X, and then Y, and then Z. So again, here we see that only element which is not common in all the three sets is X. So we have written X here, and the elements which are common in A and C are, you can also see from here, the elements common between A and C are, see, C itself is common here, and which one else is common? Y is common. So I have written C and Y here, and in B and C which are common, let me take a different color. In B and C which are common, C and C, right? So these are common in B and C. So we have written C and Z here. Similarly, A and B. In A and B, C and D are common. So we have taken this C, and C is common here, and D is also common. Understood?